this is something that in 2008 we were out testing the FX Nitro Yamaha, and they were quite nervous in the front. And we kept working with ideas and trying to get that nervousness to go away. So ultimately what we had done is we had taken a set of A-arms, and they were stock A-arms at the time, and we just cut the ends off and put in a couple of adjustable hind bearings and said, let's try to play with spindle geometry. So at the time we had that set up, and we kind of started playing with it. We, the light bulb's going on, and we're, hey, this is a good idea, right? The issue was, though, you had to take the bolt off and disassemble everything to change it, okay? Well, when we're testing, I mean, we drill holes in hoods, do whatever we got to do to make it quick and easy. Yeah. But I don't see consumers doing that, you know what I mean? So we come into this system here, or with that product in 08, and said, nope, we're not doing nothing with it. The phone's going to ring off the hook. It's just not going to, it's not going to be good. So there's a company in the industry called HYGEAR Racing, and they make a system here that was called Slicast, and it's this eccentric system, and it's an ATV racing. So we have a strong relationship with the company through our ATV racing efforts, and so we went in and says, hey, what if you guys take and put this in a snowmobile A-arm? And they're like, well, we don't know anything about snowmobiles. Well, hey, that's what we are. We know something about snowmobiles. We don't have welders, we have machine tools. So you weld, we'll machine, and everybody, we can get this to market. So where it came about was on the Ski-Doo, before Raz 2, we said, let's get this built for the Ski-Doo system and see if we can take out some of that nervous feel. And we did a bunch of testing. We ended up using a taller ball joint concept, and then taking advantage of the easy adjust caster camber angles. Yeah. Found new geometry for that Ski-Doo setup. We have a starting point for where the new ball joint orientation. We were testing there. Then Ski-Doo came out with RS2, and which was kind of neat to back up our efforts, was it was very similar place to where Ski-Doo was with the new RS2 system. So just made you say, hey, maybe we're doing something good, to help people out. It's made of 4130 chromoly. It's a lightweight construction. It's probably equal to stock, or maybe slightly lighter by a few ounces, but I don't really worry too much about the weight factor in a lot of sense. Only in our trail riding industry is more performance oriented for handling, and when you're adding ounces to a 500-pound vehicle, really what do you sacrifice for performance?
Exactly.
So this system's super easy to use for the customer. You just simply on the ball joint, you loosen up the nut. When you loosen that nut up, it lets you slide the slide cast mechanism out. There's indicator pins here that orientate the location, and then you can simply rotate it one way or the other to realign it. You do the same on both sides, and then you can put it back together, tighten the nut down. If you want to change the caster position, there's a series of washers here, and you can just simply change the number of washers inside and out, and it'll move your ball joint in and out. So it's a slick little system, very affordable. I think these kits are $299.
And they're made for what types of sleds?
We have them currently available for Ski-Doo, for the XP chassis, everything all the way up to RS2, and then we also have them for Procross chassis.
Oh, okay.
So for the Arctic Cat arms. Yeah. So it's a neat system. So
very good. Yeah. All right, very nice.